Hello, it's me again. Yeah, so I'd had a busy weekend a couple of weekends ago, doing a few of the BOYL replacement, um, some of the BOYL replacement dues. So I should already have up a video for with loads and loads of photos. Take a look at the previous video. It's a big sort of group battle with the battle. It's not quite a full battle report, but it's just a very cursory sort of battle report with a big giant photo montage from the event throughout the day. But now I'm going to go on about the second boiler replacement event I managed to go to that day, and that is it was Bootleg BOYL, and I know that had been put on. That was sort of one of the I was going to say more popular events. That was one of the sort of the main, I suppose, the main replacement sort of games day for BOYL after it got because the BOYL, War Games Foundry are moving and because business reasons. So lots of people scrambled and managed to put on a small selection of replacement BOYL events. I knew of 4 and managed to go to 3 of them. So yeah, I've done a video for the first one, BOYL Gits. This is a video about Bootleg BOYL, and it was great. It was held at, it was put on by, I found the sticker, here we are, Dollies Collective. And there was another guy as well called Lead and Steel. Look, I know they've got Instagram bits up, but yeah, with this one, well, what I'll do is I'll swip round, I'll tell you about the event, and I'll start a bit of a photo montage for the day. So here we go. It's time for the dreaded Wayne's World transitional bibbling. There we are. Transitioned into a bit of a photo montage, but yeah, this was held on the Saturday. I mentioned who it was set up by, and they'd done a great sort of event and stuff. This was at a place called Fishergate Point in Nottingham, on Fishergate, and it was a very nice little place. And it was loads of people came through, and I remember walking in. I'd had to check out of the hotel sort of that morning, so I'd come with all my luggage and stuff. And the organiser who'd popped into the previous day to the big battle at the navigation, he'd sort of a bit later on it was only then that I realised it was War Dollies Collective. But yeah, I walked in and I got up some steps and someone said, "I like your t-shirt." It was an Elric t-shirt. Don't think I got any photos of me in it on today, but yeah, and that was the first of 4 times someone piped up and went, "I like your t-shirt," which was sort of quite amusing. But yeah, downstairs they've got a little cafe area serving us all. Decided to have a bit of lunch before having a proper look round and stuff. But War Dollies Collective, it's said, "Oh, shall we organise putting it behind one of the stalls and stuff?" And it was Drew from Satyr Arts Studio again. So thanks for that. Thanks for looking after my luggage during my time there. So it was I get to see Drew from Satyr Art Studio again for that weekend, and it was nice to see loads of people go up and stuff, and there were a good small few stalls there and stuff. And it was nice to see that people having a good look round and stuff. And from one, I managed to get myself a little bonk wizard, uh, a bonk wizard model, and that was very cute. And when I've got that painted up, I'll have to sort of do a bit of a model showcase for that. He might be some sort of wizard's apprentice or something. Not quite that, but wizard's familiar or something. Uh, but yeah, it was a. There were a number of stalls downstairs, and we'd go upstairs, and there was a good room filled with a load of people. In the middle, they'd got just loads of stuff set up. You'll see all the stuff sort of organised around the room. They bump into Brother Meredith, who have met a small few times. He'd been at the BOYL Gits event the day before as well, and a good few. He'd left early that morning to go and help set up and stuff, but he was playing a game there, and there were a few people. Loads of different games going on upstairs. There were two second edition 40k games. There was a third edition fantasy game going on. I think there was another Warhammer game. They had ogres, but there was a Blood Bowl game going on. Managed to have a good look around and stuff. And it's you'll see the main battle in the middle and stuff, and it's just the spectacle of it, and just off the top of my head, it's completely just in time for me to want to do a video for it. It's completely and utterly gone out of my mind, but I managed to get a picture of the gate for this futuristic sort of Necromunda style city, and the name of the game, it will be on the gate. And silly me for not checking what it was called beforehand, and I should have. But apparently Ramshackle Games was about there, and he'd helped sort that out. And it's one of those things, because I'm sure I've seen it in photos from previous BOYL events, so it's really nice to see it all out and about again. And I think Brother Meredith said that he'd got his Gene Stealer cult, a small Gene Stealer cult warband roaming the wastes and stuff, and just the amount of scenery that was just built for it, just like a couple of blue doll heads, and just sort of you could sort of almost tell what some of the reclaimed things were made out of and stuff, and it's just sort of. I know at some point I should really start making my own scenery and stuff, and it's I just want to do that because because at least start trying and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just managing to go around, and we're just seeing all these people around and about and stuff, just enjoying themselves, and it was just a really nice event, a good solid event. I'm glad so many people turned up for it after after BOYL was cancelled, that it was it being a replacement. It was nice to see that so many people had sort of rallied around to join in and stuff, and it was just a real nice sight to see. And I bumped into Violet's son, Bobby, who might be familiar to people who watch Arbitarian, because he's now putting the videos on his precinct house, Arbitarian's precinct house. But Bobby's one of the Tale of Four gamers, so it was nice meeting her and stuff, and she was with one of the players from the previous day as well, so that was nice. The amount of familiar faces about and stuff. It's because I think I'd sort of worried that there weren't many people that I might recognise or be familiar with, or who might not, and others who might not know, be familiar with who I am, and I might just be stood around like like a third wheel or something. And it was just it was just really nice to see everything. But I think by that time I was beginning to sort of flag a little bit and stuff. So yeah, so I managed to get a good couple of hours or so in before having to leave and stuff, because yeah, it was just trying to do that with my luggage and stuff. It was just quite tiring. I'd sort of got previous commitments that evening as well, and it was just all in all, it would have been nice to have done it in a bit more of a relaxed fashion. But uh, I'm really glad I made the effort to be able to go down. Uh, so yeah, I do hope you're enjoying the photos. Uh, yeah, because I think next year, hopefully the boiler will have the whole be able to do the whole setup again, and yeah, yeah, because yeah, yeah, it was really nice that weekend, but it was quite tiring. But but one thing I will do now is I'm gonna just stop the photo montage, and I'll do a bit of an epilogue. Yeah, yeah, I'm fond of the Wayne's World transition music, but yeah, but yeah, yeah, it was it was just really tiring, to be honest. I found I've got a couple of joint problems, and it was just yeah, it wasn't really anyone's concern in a sense, but it was really nice to just. I think I got factored. It got factored in, and some people were really kind about it and stuff. But it was just yeah, and I was just sort of saying that it was. I think that hopefully next year there will be another proper boil, and this will be the first boil in War Games Foundry's new location. I don't know where that is, but I do intend on going down. It's going. It's. I made some good. I think I made some mates that during the course of that weekend. It's really sort of. It's really reassuring. Yeah, and it's so. I'm looking forward to Boyle next year. I intend going. I don't know where it'll be. Presumably Newark or Nottingham again. But they normally only sort of start revealing things sort of probably spring, mid late spring of each year, and we're not into autumn this year yet, so we've got sort of they won't be telling us they won't have even started thinking about it, yeah. At the moment it'll be another 6 months or so before word gets out where it is and stuff, but I do intend on going down to next year's Boyle. Yeah, and I'm fully intending on taking down my Empire army with the 100 strong pike block again. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame we had got some commitments sort of late afternoon and into the evening on the Saturday, so I had to cut that short. But it'd be really nice. I'm hoping next year it'll be possible to probably book in and go for the whole 3 days if that's how they're planning it. So yeah, if that is how they're planning it, I can factor that in and stuff. So yeah, and I can it'll just be a lot. Instead of going to 3 events, it'll be one 3-day event, and it'll just be a lot easier and stuff. So, but anyway, that's me blathering now. Stay safe, stay groovy.